How do you spend your time? Where do you put your priorities? Cultivate relationships. That is the most important thing in life. When we're young, we run away from our family. Some of us are fortunate and remain close for life to childhood friends, to our family. Oftentimes we run away and we go out into the big world and we seek something, something that's not there. When we get to the end of our years and our body has failed us, the thrill of life may have failed us. You know what truly matters are the relationships that you have and the quality of those relationships that are going to determine your present and your future. Your focus in life, one of your primary focuses in life, should be to cultivate people. You may not have children, you may not have a husband. It may be a faith relationship, it may be a community service relationship, it may be a relationship with your neighbors, it may be one dear childhood friend that you keep in contact with, it may be that once or twice a year you get to visit your siblings, it may be your children, it may be your spouse. I'm not saying to become dependent on people because people come and go. But it is extremely important not just to choose your friends wisely and give to the general world, but to have a few close friends. You can have many acquaintances. You can live in a social media world where you get a bunch of likes from a bunch of strangers. You can be lonely, surrounded in other people. What's going to matter in the end of your days are the people you have, the memories you share with them. And it takes effort, just like growing anything. You have to put time, effort, and dedication into the people that you love and you care about. You have to make time for them. You have to treat them well, at least as well as you expect to be treated. You have to focus on the good things. You have to put time, energy, faithfulness, and commitment into relationships. Do not find yourself in a place where you're alone, truly alone. That relationship includes whatever your sense of spirituality or purpose or connection to the planet is. It includes relationship with yourself, because people aren't always going to be around receiving love. Able to share with, care with, do with, be with, laugh with, live with, love with. Popularity is not the point. Some few people you can be your genuine selves with, It needs to be a priority. People need to be a priority in your life. The way you treat your children, the resentments you may hold toward your family that you need to get over and try to cultivate a new relationship, unless they're truly toxic and terrible people. You need to correct, redirect, reposition your situation and yourself so that you are not isolated. You need to come up with things to do and invite them. You need to contact them. You need to keep up with them. You need to ask about their life. Spend as much time, if not more, listening than you do talking. Make yourself available. Love, nurture, respect, admire, appreciate, say thank you. Don't wait till the person passes away to tell them the things that you want to tell them. Your life is not guaranteed, neither is theirs. Cultivate relationships at the end of the day, at the end of every day, at the end of life. That is it. That's where the gold is. And if you have a hole in your soul, it's because you're lacking love. And you're lacking relationship. You're lacking relationship with yourself, with your soul, with some sort of faith system, with humanity. Because you can do anything in the world, and none of it is as rewarding or enjoyable as when it's spent with others. And when you are lost and confused and alone and in need, there would be no one there to turn to because you've never given that out to anyone else. And if you want fun and funny and happy, positive people, you can't go to people with your problems and be a downer all the time. You can't just wait around for them to invite you to fun activities and provide for you. You have to provide for people, your people, exactly what you expect to receive. So don't find yourself in a position of loneliness, isolation, regret. And again, as we sit as old people in rocking chairs, and we've lived our days, we've done our youth, we've had our adventures. Not that we can't have more adventures and be youthful as we get older and do other things and all of this stuff, but when everything else fails, when our flesh fails us, our soul and our friendships are what sustain us. We're here to love each other. And it starts at home. You can't give from an empty cup. So just as you have to work on yourself and love yourself and all of these things, it's really important to cultivate relationships. Everyone can make friends. It is possible. In the time that you're here, you'll have a hell of a lot more fun. Hell of a lot more self-esteem. Hell of a lot more ambition. Hell of a lot more reward. A lack of stress. Feelings of love and joy if you have people to spend your life with, and you literally will stop killing yourself, but you can't be selfish. So don't take on more people than you can take on. And don't be a toxic friend and expect to get anything but toxicity back. Dedicate yourself to friends, to family, to children. And you'll get that in return, and you'll get a life in return. Love you guys. Bye, YouTube.